Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we will be talking about Dungeon of the Endless, but first, since this is the first video, I'll just give you a little bit about what this channel is going to be about, which is going to be talking about games, mainly games I've played a lot of, be some new games, some old games, some really old games, and yeah, just talk about them, have a bit of fun. And I've loved games since the 80s, since the Sega Master System, and yeah, so I thought, why not talk about games? I work sort of 60 hours a week, so gaming is my wind down. So yeah, let's get into it for today. Dungeon of the Endless, game made by Amplitude Studios. So, new game, we'll skip that. Now, in here we have the pod you start with. This is the default one. As you complete the game, as you complete certain objectives, you unlock more pods. And over here, it describes what each pod does, so it can be simple things, can be you've got a pod that lets you start with 4 heroes, but you can't find any additional heroes in the dungeon. So today we'll start simple, start on the basic one. We will put it on 2 easy because I don't want to die instantly, and this is pretty much the game just laughing at you with 2 easy and easy difficulties, because this game will kill you quite happily. So I'll leave it at random heroes and let's get into it. The heroes, you start off with a few. You do unlock the rest just by finding them in the dungeons, and you only have to get them through 3 layers of dungeon and then they're unlocked permanently, or finish the game with them. So you can choose or go random. Let's go random. Let's go start. This does have an endless mode as well, which you get the drill pod, and instead of going up and escaping, you're drilling deeper and deeper down, and it just gets harder and harder. So you've got resources up here. You've got industry, science, food, and dust. Dust is something that you find in rooms or by killing monsters, that then allows you to turn lights on in these rooms. So I got plus 11 dust there, and with the middle mouse click default you can turn the light on. Once you've turned the light on, you can place nodes. Now these nodes cost industry, which you get up there. So let's place an industry node, which will increase how much industry we get per door opening. So every time you open a door, the number there is what you get. You can select heroes with the number keys, and you can have up to 4 heroes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously select all. Here opens the hero screen and inventory. You level them up once you've got enough food. So food is used to level heroes. It's also used to heal them. So that button there is heal when they're wounded. They automatically heal once all the monsters are killed. In default mode, there are some modes where they don't actually heal between door openings, but that just depends on your pod at the start. So we've got big nodes, and then we've got these little nodes down here, and on these little nodes you can place defenses. Now at the start you don't have much researched, but we'll put some prisoner pods down just as a basic defense, because this is a cross between a tower defense and a hacky slashy run around type game. This crystal here is what you're protecting, and monsters will go for your crystal. They'll also try and kill your heroes, and there are some monsters that specifically target your nodes, try and destroy those, and there's even later on some monsters that will try to destroy your doors as well. So every time they destroy a door, it potentially generates another wave of monsters, and you can start getting yourself in trouble. So we get a monster spawn in this room. It is random on whether you get a monster spawn or not. Don't have enough to build that, so that's alright, but we'll carry on. So you do get these random things, so that's a good one. That gives me plus 20 industry, so let's get some food going down here. So that goes up. This does have a co-op mode as well. In the co-op mode, the resource pools are separate, but what's generated is shared. So for example, if you're getting plus 11, both players will get plus 11. And you can there's another button that would be here in co-op where you can share resources, share heroes, and that sort of thing. Single co-op, you can still only have the 4 heroes, so you can either have 2 each or 1 and 3. Or if all your heroes are died, you can be running around with none while the other player carries you. But until you find more heroes, because you can randomly find heroes in the dungeon. So I'm mainly just running around with 1 hero, leaving 1 hero back to defend. Mainly just in case this sort of things happens where early on it's not a real concern, but what the goal is you're trying to find the elevator to get to the next level. It is middle mouse click as default to light these, and one thing is with middle mouse wheel you can scroll in and out, and you can turn the lights on and off here as well. So if a room is lit, then monsters won't spawn in that room. So currently I don't have enough dust to light all the rooms, so this room's going to have to stay dark. Now this here is a science research point, so using the science you can research. These are pretty much defense nodes, attacking nodes, nodes that mainly benefit your hero, and then these are major nodes. So you've got you can improve your industry generators, your science generators, food generators, and you can get other ones like you can get a marketplace node, etc, etc. So let's we'll get the Kip Cannon researching here. We'll carry on. Get some doors opened. Okay, so this is the exit. Now, the moment you grab this crystal and try and run it to the exit, all the doors open in the level. So a constant monsters start spawning. So if you're feeling up to it, you could try to escape now, or you can keep on opening doors. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep opening doors. Heroes get abilities, triggerable abilities. Now as they level up, they get more abilities as well. They end up with 2 each, and they recharge with the amount of doors opened. So opening a door is pretty much like it generates a new round. Later on you can I'll close that. Later on you can get events that happen where the power will go down in a room, and so the defences in that room will stop working for a certain amount of rounds. All that sort of stuff we don't have to worry about early on. Let's carry on. Keep on digging. So one thing I've been bad at so far is should be placing down some more nodes. We've got resources to do it, so let's do that. These 3 resources carry on to the next level, so it's worth building them up. The only thing is, if you think there's not many doors left, it's good strategy to maybe not be placing nodes down near the end, but you never know how many doors there are, so it's sort of a gamble on whether things are going to be 1 door or 5 doors. You never know. And so just pop a quick heal there. See, we got, pop another heal, and the defenses just work like that, simple, bam. So it is good to have defense points like that. Later on, what's a good strategy as well is to purposely leave a room dark and have a good defense set up next to it, because when you kill monsters, you have a chance getting dust from killing them. You have a chance getting dust from opening rooms, and you have a chance getting dust from killing monsters. And we just found a gun which this hero here can use. So the little icon there, and for example there, is the type of weapon they can use. Some heroes cannot use a weapon, but they'll have extra accessory slots. I believe all heroes have an armor slot, but the accessory slots and the gun slots are the ones that can vary. And you can, if you don't have enough space in your heroes, backpack items, as it says here, save for the next floor, inventory items lost when going to the next floor. You can find merchants in amongst the levels, and you can sell, and each merchant deals with a different one of these resources, so industry, science, food, or dust. Obviously a dust merchant is good for if you have plenty to sell. You can get a lot of rooms lit up, but there is always that if he's got really good items that you want, then it might be worth risking the darkness for getting those good items. So we've got a few enemies coming in here. We've treated back to a good defense point. Keep that guy alive. Okay, so now we're going to try to run to the exit. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to spend a bit of our industry, as much as we should be saving it for the next level. We're going to spend a little bit, and what we're going to do, because we don't really have enough dust to, we don't have enough to light all these, so it's actually good. You're going to be able to see what happens when you grab the crystal. Grab the crystal, he moves slow, you now move him up to the exit, and constant waves of monsters spawn. So once he's past here, we'll get her out as well, and we'll make our brave escape to the exit, because bravely running away is the only way to escape. There is an achievement for holding the lift for a full minute, but we won't be doing that one today. So then now we can move on to the second floor. That's the carried over resources we took with us, and we're trying to get up to here to escape. Off to the next floor we go. So that's our resource. So again, we just rinse and repeat, and things just keep getting harder and harder, and we get the game's very good at giving you confidence. You think you're doing great, and then you get to one of the later waves and you get absolutely abused and beaten, mainly because you get a bit too confident about it all, but that's alright. This is a great room to defend because we've got 6 of what they call the minor nodes where you can put defenses down on. So we're looking pretty good for this room. This is going to be a great room to defend. Alrighty, so that's the video for today. If anyone has made it to the end of the video, thank you. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to my gibberish, and if the game does seem interesting, I'm more than happy to carry on with this playthrough, and if anyone does want to see that, yeah, any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll try and answer them best I can. I've played this game for quite a while. I'm not great at it, I die a lot, but that's alright, I have fun. So yes, thank you, and hopefully look forward to seeing you on the next video.